The first thing that if your property meets this criteria, you might want to consider converting it to an Airbnb, is if your property is in or near a high travel, a busy travel location. So if you think in Arizona, obviously Old Town Scottsdale, a lot of people want to stay there. Downtown central area, a lot of folks come and stay there. I had a gentleman ask me, hey, I have a house on, I think it was 75th Ave in Glendale, should I turn it into an Airbnb? He said, you're probably better off keeping that as a rental because it may achieve the same cash flow wise as a rental, but it's a heck of a lot more work as an Airbnb. So if you want to surpass that, you really need to be in an area where people want to stay. I'm not saying Airbnbs don't work in those areas. They do. They just aren't going to work as well, and you may want to keep it as a rental. The second point is if your property has some unique amenities or characteristics. Airbnb puts out a magazine every month, and it shows like the top 10 houses, Airbnb houses that people visit. And the number one is this tree house somewhere over in the Redwoods. It is booked like for the next 2 years. Unfortunately, we aren't doing tree houses in the neighborhood adventures, but people want to stay in a unique property. We've talked a bit about why this one's unique with the courtyard, with the location, with the units being 2-bed, is 2-bed, 1-bath is a really nice size. Some people might stay there just with themselves, and then you could also accommodate a family. The third point is the property has been renovated. So the Airbnb properties that do well are the ones that show well with photos. Folks will make a decision in a 20 or 30-minute period when they're looking online where do they want to stay. So unless you're trying to go to the bottom of the market and be the cheapest in the neighborhood, which I wouldn't recommend, property needs to be renovated. If you have a property right now that's working well as a rental, it's not renovated, I wouldn't touch it. And then the fourth point is you have some extra cash to furnish it. And I also put energy to furnish it. Raquel can do that in her sleep, but when I furnished mine, it was painful. It's a lot of thought and energy to be thoughtful about how it all looks and comes together. But if your property meets those 4 things, you may want to look at converting it to an Airbnb.